with Marvel absolutely bombing in the superhero movie genre at the moment, we have Invincible, which somehow is literally a generic superhero story in a superhero world, and yet it manages to be very, very interesting. I thought like season one was a one hit wonder where it had Omni Man, and Omni Man sort of gave that meme culture, and it sort of grew from that. I was not expecting season two and season three. Like at this point, season three, I was not expecting the show to still be of as good quality as it is. Season three of Invincible is the first four episodes are out. I've seen it, and let me tell you, it's something incredible because I did not expect. Like season two was alright. It wasn't as good as season one, but then we come to season three, and I was just gonna binge watch it. But then when I kept watching it, I was like, it's absolutely insane. Like this time, there's more depth to the characters. Every side story feels relevant. Not every, like majority of the side plots and the side characters are very, very well utilized. They sort of tie into the main story in a really nice way. And there's also a message this season around, the message is about whether you want to do the right thing, whether you want to be a hero, or whether you want to be the guy that saves the world. And you can't be both. And I feel like that's a very, very interesting way to carry this story. And it's interesting because it makes sense. On one hand, you have a person like Cecil who thinks about saving the world, but he makes decisions that can be a little bit, away from the moral ethics that good guys follow. And on the other hand, there's Mark, Invincible, who believes in justice, believes that the people doing wrong should be wronged, and the people doing good should be, praised. Like the people who are doing the wrong things should be in jail or should be punished for good, and they don't deserve a second chance because they killed and they were bad. No matter how much they try to say that they have changed, they still are bad. They used to be bad at one time. You can't just forgive them. So it's a weird dilemma into like whether you want to be on Mark's side or whether you want to be on Cecil's side, right? So I really like that concept throughout the episodes. I also like that there are Alan's story, Alan the alien, and Omni-Man sort of have their own story in the prison that is, although really short, they're still keeping it interesting. And I hope the rest of the episodes, the second half of the season does some more justice to the show with Omni-Man and Alan. Omni-Man, we've been getting so little of him, and he was like the star of season one, and so far, Omni-Man's character has been not at the best place in this show, but Mark and his group of friends and family, their characters are really good throughout. Also, Mark having this time the right relationship, right? She's with Amber, and I think that's what we all wanted from the start, and it's finally happening this season, and they have some cute moments together as well. So if you're shipping those two, then you're really going to be happy this season. Although we have Purple Mark, I'm going to call him Purple Mark, and that is mini Omni-Man because he just wants to kill and he's still a kid, and if no one explains him what's right and what's wrong, he's just going to go and kill everyone out there and become the next Omni-Man. He's giving me the vibes of Homelander's son in The Boys, when not taken care the right way, they can turn into dangerous people. They just need love and care, and then they will understand. Although I find it weird that these kids are so dumb and they don't understand basic logical stuff, which is why, you just put them in school. You just let them be like other kids. Then they'll understand what's good and what's not good instantly, right? It's weird that Purple Mark was kept at home, and I guess school wasn't the best place to send a purple child, but I guess there's nothing to do about that. So far, this mid-season is amazing, and if you haven't seen it, you should see it. And it's got everything. Like there's like being a season 3, I was expecting it to go down in terms of story, but it's still maintaining a strong plot. Being a generic superhero story, it's still keeping my attention. Like I still want to know what happens, where this will end, and how things are gonna go. And that's very impressive for a comic book superhero story to do it like that. So yeah,